Welcome back to the family, son. We've got another episode of Resident Evil 7 to put in the tiller. How you doing tonight, Chris?
You know, Nick, I'm always weary when someone invites me to the family. They almost always mean either a sex cult or I'm gonna lose a lot of money.
Cannibalism comes to mind, too.
That would be preferable to the first two. I mean, at least I'm getting something out of it.
All right, so
should we restart this recording?
No, why? Did it just not record?
No, we'll have that up there for posterity.
That's just you being you, Chris. I mean... Anyways, where we leave off?
I think we're going to my favorite part of the game, the good old Marguerite fight.
Okay, let's see here.
Which is always a good indicator.
Oh, hey. I didn't pick that up yet.
So you had some doggo issues this week, huh?
Are we seriously going to start talking about my dog's diarrhea issues?
You bet we are.
Yeah, I've been feeding them chicken and rice, so they're doing better.
Oh, okay.
Not great, but, they're doing better.
I mean, anything above bloody diarrhea is an improvement, so...
Well, especially when you're getting ready to move into another house, and your carpets, you want them to start off relatively nice?
We're just leaving the old carpets the way we like them. That's how we want to be remembered.
Out with the old, in with the new.
That's right.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this should be sufficient.
Yeah, I think the Ripper isn't... Well, of course, Marguerite isn't one for holding still, is she?
No, the Ripper is pretty much useless fighting her.
Yeah. Fortunately, you got bullets.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah. So, how's the weekend? How's work? What's new with Nick?
Well, I'm right in the middle of that big move, so... It's going. I mean, moves are chaotic. I will say that I didn't feel all the little aches and pains I usually do after a move like the last time I did, when I was 25. So I guess that's a good thing. I guess it means I'm in shape, right?
I was going to say, probably better than 25, because nowadays I'm experiencing substantially more aches and pains for every little movement I do. I'm going to take a moment here and... Oh, God, I forgot! She is the worst, isn't she?
Alrighty. I hate this fight more than the actual Marguerite fight.
Do you think there was like before the mold, there was maybe like a pleasant little country church that they attended where Marguerite was just like the nice altar guild lady or the flowers or,
Entirely possible. I'm not hitting her, am I? Okay.
Oh, that's right. You gotta torch the bugs. Then go for her.
These goddamn bugs.
Sick of these goddamn bugs in this goddamn stank pit. Oh, wait, no, maybe you were hitting her, because she looks like she's about to fall. The last time someone said beyond the pale to me... Oh, never mind, Marguerite. That was also you.
Marguerite ain't looking so good.
Oh, that was a... that was just a... RPG text font appearing above her head saying critical hit. That was awesome. Oh, okay. 2 in a row.
Are we done wasting my shotgun shells?
Down goes Marguerite. I'm leaving you in this pit.
It took me so long to find the ladder the first time I did that fight. 4 damn shotgun shells I wasted on that. 4.
I mean, if it hurt her... and made you feel good about yourself, was it really a waste?
Yes, because the next fight, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well.
I think you get some more ammo in here, though, don't you?
Well, the equation for the next fight's pretty simple. You just use all of the ammo.
Yeah, right. It's not like it's complicated. It's mortifying, not complicated. Sorry about the clicking. I am posting our Twitch stream to Facebook.
All right, let's see here. I think I go over here and get freaked out by the phone. Yep,
yeah.
Sure do.
You don't have to go and get the arm yet, right? Or
that's after you defeat Marguerite.
That's what I thought.
Wish you could have warned me.
Sorry about that.
I love how Zoe is vaguely amused by all this.
Yeah, right. This is all just good fun for her.
And an arm. This can't be right.
So speaking of good fun, I was...
I loved how everyone seemed to know what the D series whatever was but me. No one took a moment to explain it to me.
Yeah, maybe while you were sewing my hand back on, that would have been a helpful time to kind of fill me in a little. But no,
Right?
let's let the ambiance of the house sink in on old Ethan first. Let some of the mysterious allure. There we go. See, they gave him
Okay.
right back.
We're getting better.
Yeah.
Closer to whole.
So what I was gonna say, speaking of good fun, this week I was gifted a bottle of local bourbon, which I am enjoying right now. So
For alcohol drinkers, that must be a hoot and a half.
yeah, full disclosure, I've never actually tried bourbon. I've had a good number of scotches, plenty of just
What
regular
is
whiskeys.
bourbon? What makes bourbon?
I'm uninitiated. It seems to be kind of a deeper, darker taste than whiskey, but not quite as oh boy, not quite as what's even the term that I want to use? Maybe like spiced as Scotch. So Scotch, you can almost like taste the herbage that went into it. Bourbon has kind of this earthy, like you almost smell bourbon more than you taste it. That's just my initial impression. Like I said, I am a bourbon virgin, so I'm enjoying that right now. So this episode is either going to be very funny or very, very sad.
Well, you know your limits.
I do. But better than, well, I am getting sad already. I was going to say, I know my limits better than most 25-year-olds, but I'm not a 25-year-old.
Not even close.
Not even
Goodness,
close.
you're
I'm
almost a
7 years
decade off.
Dude, no shit. Like, without any alcohol at all in me the other day, I signed a check 2010. Ugh.
Huh, now that is weird.
Yeah, that's not healthy, is it? I've probably got a debilitating brain disease. But
Let's see here.
cross that
Some
bridge when we
bullets
get there.
there. Some bullets go in there.
Oh, Magnum.
Oh, it's the Albert, not the Magnum.
Oh, you've got
I
it.
have only got...
You're sitting on a
Okay.
treasury of shotgun shells. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, they're all going to this fight.
Wouldn't it be great? Ethan just pulls out Mia's driver's license, and as soon as Marguerite shows up, he pins her down and slits her throat with the driver's license.
Wait, do I need that? Yeah, no.
Fucking Rambo's it.
What is chem fluid plus... Okay, chem fluid plus gunpowder just gives me normal bullets,
Yeah, I
right?
believe that's just normal bullets. Strong chem fluid plus... Oh, wait, what gives you shotgun shells?
Nothing, surprisingly.
Are you aware that you have an infinite ammo,
We're
I
gonna
don't-
not... We're trying to at least keep a little bit of the illusion of tension with these streams.
Ethan is all about playing fair.
I mean, until Marguerite kills me once, and then I buy the Magnum and pull out infinite ammo.
Why is buy the Magnum a euphemism for death? Like buy the farm.
Buy
No.
the farm,
Buy
buy,
the
buy
Magnum.
the Magnum.
You hear about
Well-
Ethan? Yeah, I heard he bought the Magnum. Oh, man. He was always a real square guy, that Ethan.
All right.
Not like
we're
that
good
son of a
here.
bitch, Lucas. God,
The Ethans and the Bakers, truly relationships on par with the Hatfields and the McCoys.
right.
I've literally never understood what that meant, the Hatfields and the McCoys. Like, isn't that the family from Grapes of Wrath?
Is it? I
I
have to
think
plead
so, but
ignorance on that one, too.
they get mentioned in, like, passing in the book. I never understood what they were going for with that.
Nick, you know what
'Cause-
tonight is?
What is tonight? October 20th?
It's trivia night. We're looking up
Oh,
the
boy.
Hatfields and the McCoys.
Yeah, Grapes of Wrath. I mean, it had nothing to do with two warring families. It just had to
Not
do
the
with
Hatfields.
deregulated American.
Okay,
industry.
according to our friends at Wikipedia, the Hatfield-McCoy feud, also described by journalists as the Hatfield-McCoy War, involved two rural families of the West Virginia-Kentucky area, along with the Tug Fork of the Big Sandy River in the years 1863 to 1891. Let's skip down a little bit to figure out how this ends.
So it had nothing to do with the Grapes of Wrath.
Oh. The Battle of Grapevine Creek. This can't be good. In 1891, the feud claimed more than a dozen members of the two families. On one occasion, the governors of West Virginia and Kentucky even threatened to have their private militias invade each other's states.
Wait, what?
This
is escalating.
Right? In response, Kentucky Governor S.B. Buckner sent his Adjutant General Sam Hill to Pike County to investigate the situation. More than a dozen people died and at least 10 more were wounded. That's not funny. A few days after the New Year's massacre, as it became known, man, this is reading like a episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. A posse led by Pike County Deputy Sheriff Frank Phillips rode out to track down Devil Ansie's group across the border into West Virginia. 2 McCoys were members of Phillips' posse, Bud McCoy and one of Randolph's own sons, James Jim McCoy. The posse's first victim was Jim. Oh, there's Marguerite.
Oh, I really thought I was... thought I avoided
you cleared her hands, yeah. Oh, God, she freaks me out so bad.
Okay, let's see if I get lucky and she's up in the rafters.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Nope, spiders. Yep. She's up there. Where's she gonna... I like the first floor by the chimney. I can usually get her isolated down there. There she is. Bug wound, bug wound! God, she is such an ammo sponge. I hate it. There she... Whoa! Nice shooting, cowboy.
I couldn't do that again.
Not if you tried. I mean, on the one hand, it sucks because you can't hit her weak spot now, but on the other hand, damn, Nick.
I made my point.
All that was missing was a have a nice trip. See you next fall. Oh. Oh. Turn around. Come on.
Oh.
Let me see them uteri. Ma'am, I hate to break it to you, but your diaper is full. Very full. You know, even all of the gross jokes I can think of don't do anything to diminish
completely
this fight.
Whiffed. Really counted on knocking her down. Do I have any guns that are loaded? Oh, that was a good on-the-fly headshot.
Dude. Nick doesn't even give a shit about the bug wound. He's just going for the face.
Gonna get ya.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she is. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Pretty little maid all in the row. Boom. Nice shot. Except when she did that. God, she's so disturbing. This is straight up the worst fight in this game. Oh, boy.
Alright, you know what? Shotgun.
Ripper? Oh!
Oh! I've never seen
what was
that
that
before.
move? She was on to your shit, Nick. You know, I think a part of the problem with this fight was, for me, is that I haven't quite gotten the hang of my HDR settings yet on the PS4 Pro. And so for me, this fight is a little bit darker than necessary.
Ah.
So I can't always see where she's coming. Yes, Marguerite.
Up.
She's up there, isn't she? Yep. Wait. He's hanging on that ledge. Oh. Good running. Way to stay mobile. That's what I always forget about this fight, is that it's best just to keep moving no matter what.
You just never want her to be on the walls if possible.
Alright.
Because that's where she does the most damage.
Yeah. She really thought she was clever there, didn't she? Oh boy.
Okay, gotta get around the corner. I'm fine.
What I hate about this freaking fight, from a gameplay perspective, you know, just even for ignoring the fact that she's a terrifying spider womb beast,
I thought I had her.
She takes more freaking ammo than Jack's final form.
Oh yeah, those were both headshots too. Yeah, just try not to hit her at all there, Nick.
She straight up absorbs more bullets than Jack when he's become like the giant black soup monster. Oh. I love that you keep doing that to her. What was that all about?
I thought that was her saying that for a moment.
Oh! You stay in hell, bitch!
Oh, I thought I had her.
I think she thought you had her. You have to grab some more ammo here in a second. Oh, is she down? Is she down?
I don't think so.
No, because she gets on her hind legs when she is about... I think that was maybe, like, at least the halfway.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I meant to do at all, by the way.
Hey, at least you got some strong first aid medicine to compensate. She seems angry.
Somewhere.
I know there's some ammo in that spider cabinet if you flamethrower it. Oh, there she goes. Hello. Hey, Marguerite. Did you get her? No.
Thought I did.
Get that womb. Right there.
I gotta make all my shots count. Oh, good.
There we go. She's above you, I think.
I can never find her at this part.
Yeah, I know. When she starts getting antsy. Pardon the pun.
I just got that.
Huh. Where the fuck are you, Marguerite? You nasty spider puss. Oh!
Spiders!
There's a cabinet of spiders behind me. Oh, there she goes. She was waiting for that. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Oh, I hate when she does this. It freaks me right out. Fucking bites you. God. What? No. Up.
It turned out it was just 5 flamer fuel we needed.
There we go.
Okay.
Well done. That wasn't the worst.
You know, again, I had like a couple shotgun shells before things started to get tight.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stay dead, okay?
Now you can raid this house, though. This place is awesome as far as restocking.
It's a pretty decent topology.
I usually end up doing 1 or 2 item box runs while I'm in here. Okay, so you got chem fluid and an herb. That's, if ammo's not a big concern because of the Ripper, yeah. Just flamethrowering these.
Just a little. Just a little.
Burner fuel. So Max and I are finally finishing up Resident Evil 2 for Spoopy October with...
Yeah, we might as well just change the channel's name to Play the Resident Evils.
Yeah, right. But we're finally doing Claire B. So that'll be... that'll wrap up that particular game on this channel, unless we want to do like a retro-themed one and do the original Resident Evil 2 as comparison, but...
I was gonna say, I think we've played the hell out of that game at this point.
I was gonna say, yeah, we can also wait on that one. Oh. Well, that gate wasn't blocking the way at all.
Whatever.
Yep. It's like, spider magic.
Alright, now...
Oh, thank God, terra firma. Ethan, that place was indoors. I don't even give a shit. I just want to be out of it.
Should be good for the next couple parts.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to make use of the Ripper again.
Yeah, Ripper can carry me through most of the rest of this.
I like how it's not actually called the Ripper, but who are we kidding?
It is.
It's the Ripper, yeah.
Alright.
The Ripper's going to make this all right.
Magnum ammo that I'm not using. Okay, now we can put away the burner because we'll never ever use that again.
Yeah, pretty much. And there you go. So you got shotgun. Were there any shotgun shells in there that you didn't pick up?
There might have been a handful, but I should be fine.
All right. You probably know what you're doing in this better than I do at this point.
I have played this game so many times.
Yeah, I've played it maybe twice.
I just 100%ed it last week, so
nice.
that was good. Yeah. Last thing I had to do besides the 10-person poker game was what was it? Ethan Must Die, which
Ethan
was
Must Die. Yeah,
2.5.
I've heard.
Oh,
things.
I don't have my Ripper.
I'm gonna.
It was fun.
This
Don't get me wrong.
What were you saying?
Ethan Must Die was tough, but it was fun.
Yeah. It's at the very top, third one down, fourth one down.
I'm trying to think if I need the crow key.
Ah. Shut your mouth, Chris.
You know, possibly.
I forget, can you discard keys, or does it do it automatically, or?
I don't think you can unless you unlock all the doors, but I don't think
Right.
I've tried it.
Okay.
All I know is I got to run back and grab the the grenade launcher, maybe?
That was one thing I appreciated about Resident Evil 2 remake. It gave you the nice green check mark once you were done with the key.
Yeah, that is handy.
Of course, in some of the previous games, it was actually even easier. Once you unlocked the final door with it, it said, you don't need this anymore. Do you want to just discard it? Like, for some reason, Leon or Claire psychically knew, I don't need this key anymore.
Sometimes I'm willing to sacrifice some points of believability to the plot.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Convenience.
For convenience, yeah, same here. Rather than lugging around a bunch of keys that you may not need. Was that a piano?
Okay. Yes, it was. This is where,
oh, yeah.
stuff happening for some reason.
Where it takes its final detour into horror before going full madhouse with Lucas. This part was one of the parts... Yeah, right?
Yeah, this part is one of the roughest parts, but...
Originally where I just had to pause and have a stiff drink before continuing on with it. Because basically, this was where Evelyn lived, right? And so it's like all just her messing with you.
Yeah.
So basically, she just has all of her spores in here playing all of the mind games she can with you. Huh.
All right, we're done with this.
Mr. McStuffins looks, not great. Oh, and the worst is coming out of here when the fuckers start popping out of every wall and dropping from every ceiling.
3 of them, to be exact.
Yeah, I just
think
sprint past them if I can.
Right. On Madhouse, there's a lockpick up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Apparently not now.
Okay, so the creepy mask that was on that desk, that wasn't just fucking Evelyn.
I noticed that and thought it was a little out of place.
Yeah, like... Again, they had to have, put that in here to be creepy before Evelyn ever showed up. This bedroom is also fucking satanic. Who would make a child sleep in this? No windows. It's...
I kind of wonder, what's the rule? I mean, CPS can't, be like, oh, you can't do this.
A single light bulb hanging over the bed with an iron door. Yeah, the kid will have fun in here. It's like it's like a clubhouse. And look, here's a bag of broken glass she can play with.
Oh, God. I guess this is it.
Yeah, whatever. It's an arm. It's marked D. No one's gonna explain what this is to me. Hello. That's creeped the hell out of me the first time.
I know. I was like, I'm just gonna stay in here where she can't get me. No, but my thought was he takes the arm. Okay, let's get this in the blender. God. Here we go. But you can lead this guy around the bed.
Yes, I can.
There we go.
No reason to fight an unnecessary battle.
Right. Shut that door. There we go.
Okay, now
Base.
number 2 is coming up close.
Base. Now number 2 is a little more in your face, isn't he? Or can you just sprint through here? Kinda. Yeah, you're fine. Wow.
Alright, taken care of.
That dude suffered a little bit. That was beautiful, Nick.
One more. I think we can run past him.
I know you can at least run past one. Just sprint through him.
Jesus!
Hello.
He's gonna get me.
Well, it worked itself out.
Oh, doors, my only weakness.
What are the odds that anyone will ever suffer any negative repercussions for him being behind that door? The police
Jesus!
investigation. Yeah, right. Damn it, Zoe. How do you always know when I'm walking by the phone?
Did you find it?
No, but the police come to,
You know
like, investigate.
damn well I found it, Zoe.
After all this is done. Oh, man. This place is disgusting. Well, I don't think it could get any worse behind this door.
I'll be waiting for the trailer.
Alright, to the trailer.
I gotta say, I like the bourbon. It's got kind of a bit more fiery alcohol breath after you sip, but the flavor's good.
Strangely, I've been craving a bottle of some red wine with a hunk of Asiago and fresh baked bread. That's where I've been lately.
Let's get your ass to Bloomington and go to Oliver Winery and make that happen.
Just need to get moved into my house.
That'll do. You know, Nick, you're welcome to come down here for Thanksgiving, by the way. We're doing a Friendsgiving this year.
I appreciate the invite, but seeing as how I host Thanksgiving on my end here with the family, unfortunately, probably not going to work.
Do you host it the day of? Because we're having ours the weekend right before.
Oh, okay. I thought you did yours the day of.
Where the hell are you?
Usually, but
Never mind. We only need
it basically just worked out better to have it on the weekend this year.
Help me in,
Ah.
right?
Hey, buddy.
Well, then it might be doable.
Let me know.
I love Lucas.
Yeah.
He seems to have so much fun with these lines.
And Mia are here with me. And they're keeping each other company.
Lucas, I'm going to guess you've never touched a woman, have you?
Nah,
Ethan just seems to be phoning it in.
Right?
business, Ethan, and not your concern.
Lucas is just this really sad incel. He's only reacting to the environment in which he was brought up.
Hey, speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
so, well, after this.
So I gotta be honest, I've been reading a little bit more about the Hatfield-McCoy feud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to find a book that explains this fully and in detail.
Does it have anything to do with the Grapes of Wrath?
I'm wondering if the Grapes of Wrath has to do with it.
Fuck you.
I mean, you got like all these great characters. You got Jim Bob McCoy, you get Uncle Wall Hatfield, you get Devil Anzi Hatfield, Doc D. Mahan. I mean, these sound like freaking made-up characters. This is awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're all necessary in the Hatfield-McCoy expanded universe.
Seriously, how have I never read about this before?
Thinking the Japanese version is just a note, sans the head.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. 'Cause they didn't want to acknowledge the whole shovel to the skull thing.
Yeah, the Japanese are weird about that. 12-year-old girls sexualized, yeah, not an issue, but,
Shovel
murder.
to the cranium?
Yeah.
Taboo.
Whereas America is like, exactly the opposite. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna say, it's...
every culture is different, I guess.
It's perfectly okay to rip a guy's head off and cram keys down their throat, but the moment you start skull fucking that detached head, suddenly people have issues.
Maybe both are just wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't we all just be wrong? Can't we all just be depraved sex maniacs?
So, anyhow, did you end up ever seeing Joker?
No, I've still got to see it. Like I said, I'm gonna go see it alone. It just turns out I have very little time to go to a theater alone.
Don't need that.
I do have a conference tomorrow in Indianapolis. Maybe between sessions, I could just take a break and hit a movie theater while I'm there. Because
That's the
usually,
spirit.
like, the actual synodical business ends around 3 o'clock, and then they have a dinner for everybody at 6. So, yeah, I could just
Yeah,
sneak
might
out
just
real
barely
quick
make
and
it.
catch a Joker matinee.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right.
I definitely at least
I'll
want to
I'll
see
wait to
it.
hear your opinion. Okay, right. This is the part where the basement gets even creepier.
Isn't this also the first liquor you encounter?
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the worst, man.
Well, because there's no lights on for some weird reason. Plenty of creepy sounds.
Yeah, right. All the creepiness you could ever want right here in the basement. I mean, welcome aboard.
Yeah, And yeah, there she is.
God damn it. Nana, I swear to God, I will rip your head off.
In time.
You know, Ethan could end this all right now if he just didn't pity Nana.
If only he knew.
Oh boy.
Here's our first liquor.
Yeah, that's a fun sound, isn't it? He is a fucker. Look at him. Nice! That was an awesome hit.
Yeah, thankfully one quick
just...
hit with the Ripper takes it out if you get him in the head. If you get him in the head.
Freaking torpedoed himself into your circular saw. Oh, this is great.
Prove you're a man and stick your hand down this pig's throat. You know, I remember my rite of passage into manhood.
Yeah, all I had to do was stick my head down a goat's throat. Oh.
What was the point to the... Oh, okay, the ickiness factor. All right.
That's fair. What did
I'm
they
overthinking it.
What did they do in the Japanese version for this part?
That's a good question.
Was it just there?
That sounds like an easy solution.
Prove you're a real man and pick up this key. Oh.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I can outrun him.
Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, run, run. Gotta run, gotta run, run, run. Gotta run,
Go,
come on,
go.
you dork. Fucking dork. No!
What? Close, thank you.
I don't want to use psychostimulants.
What was that? Why did that pop up?
Stop encouraging my substance abuse problem, Resident Evil.
I don't even have any. Oh, so I do.
I
do.
I love how you're like frantically trying to slam this door shut. Maybe you should take some drugs. Stop it. I don't want to take some. Maybe you should take. Maybe just do a little drugs. I don't want to do drugs. Come on, man. Just do some drugs.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to remember.
There is a jump scare here. You're right. I just forget where and what it is. Oh
no, because that
so
door took me out the wrong place,
Ah,
or took me out a place I wasn't expecting.
I know there's a door to your left here where there's a liquor like right on the other side.
Uh-huh.
That one right there to your left.
Yep, I'll get there.
Yep. Or he'll get there.
All of a sudden, I have a new appreciation for all this handgun ammo I'm behind.
Right. There he is. Nice. That was awesome.
All right, there's one more coming, I think. Okay, we're
Boy,
good.
they're just kind of deadbeats with the Ripper, aren't they?
Okay,
awesome.
I hate the basement.
He's like, no. Who wants a piece?
A little off the top.
Who wants? Hold still.
Okay. Yeah, that was a veritable bounty of handgun ammo.
You know what you need, Liquor? A buzz cut.
Oh.
Hey, now you can go get some health increasing drugs.
I thought I left the steroids behind.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you should do some drugs.
Well, you know.
It's just this like voice that keeps talking to you in Resident Evil. Hey, you know what would really make this a lot less scary? If you did some drugs.
What the hell? I didn't pick up any of this stuff. I must have really thought I was hot stuff with that Ripper.
I was going to say, I figured you were just doing like extreme survival mode. I wasn't going to call you out on it. Hey,
there we go.
Hey, Nick, you should do some drugs.
Now, did I? Oh, God damn it.
I thought you had the crow key with you.
No, I've got the snake key. Hold on, I need to inject drugs here.
Right into that open wound.
You know, if I was really smart, I actually would have waited until... screw it.
Yeah.
Of course, I put the lockpick away, too. All right. Back to the item box, since it's only down the hall.
Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. That's all I know of that song, except for Mom's Spaghetti. Wait, is that even the same song?
I don't even know what you're referencing.
Just some old Eminem song that everyone seems to reference.
Good old Eminem.
You know, when I was a kid...
Champion of anti-Trumpers despite his horrible record of violence towards women.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, you know, I always had a distaste for Eminem. But strangely enough, every once in a while I would just hear some of his songs on Spotify, like while I was working out. And there's one or two of them that, you know, I listen to. I'm like, I actually kind of enjoy this.
Yeah, they're well constructed. You know,
I mean,
not
the
my
man,
cup of tea, but I can say that objectively they're pretty well written.
yeah, like the man himself, like the way he's able to vocalize is frankly like astounding from a technical perspective. Like even if you completely hate what he has to say in his music, which for many of his songs I do, at the very least you have to admire his skill in saying it. Is that the railgun?
No, it's just the grenade launcher that I might use at some point.
No, there's
But I
something here where you
probably
can like
won't.
fire iron spikes, right? Or am I
No,
just
again, you're
making
thinking
that
of
up?
Dead Space.
I'm thinking of Dead Space. Because of course I am.
Okay, you know what? Well, then we'll just throw it out.
I don't need
There we
no
go.
orbs. Hey, Nick.
Not doing drugs.
Oh, listen, I got an idea. Just do some drugs. Nick, trust me.
Okay, one more trip to the item box. I swore this wasn't going to become an item managing simulator.
You know what would really pass the time? Just do some drugs. Do drugs.
Okay, do I need... Okay, Crow Key I don't need anymore.
Play
I
the
don't need
hits.
this, I don't need this.
Play the hits. Play the hits. Says do drugs. Do drugs, everybody.
So, how far am I on time? Because I have completely lost count.
I think you got online
Hey,
a
how
little
about we
bit after
save?
9:30, and then I think we spent 10 or 15 minutes ironing out all the technical bugs.
Well, so much for doing this in 3 episodes.
So you've got maybe another 15 or so.
Huh, I was really hoping to at least get to the ship. We'll see.
Well, let me think. Next time you should make it through Lucas's fun house and all the way to Jack, and then is the ship, correct?
Yeah,
Oh, look,
well,
it's-
we'll at least be done with the house.
It's Freaky McCrescent Arm.
Just giving myself a speed advantage.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, if you know what you're doing in Lucas's house, which you do, it's really not that long of a segment. It's more just kind of like a gauntlet. Like he just takes you through a series of like mini boss fights and like traps. But then once it's done, or once you have the solutions, it's a pretty quick run. Wow. Again,
I was just trying to cut his leg off.
Again, you didn't just kill that guy. You
Maximum damage.
Yeah, right. That was just carnage, man. Holy
Okay,
crap.
now, is it just me or does Jack Baker look like Hank Hill?
I was gonna say Cotton Hill, but no, it's the military uniform. You're right. Jack Baker, 1980. Mr. Big, they called me. Oh, bourbon.
God, Hank, when did that happen? I've known you since 4th grade. Did it happen in 2nd grade?
I love the mold, and the mold loves me.
Oh, thank God, another North Face backpack.
Hey, what's this in here? It's
They're
drugs.
around.
It's drugs. Do drugs. Hey, Nick.
I don't... Okay, I remember this being here.
Treasure photo. That's just a fucking head.
Okay, now, not what the time is in Zozo. I need to know what this clock is. I want to say it's 10:15. And it is. All right.
Hey, Nick, when pizza's on a bagel,
Anytime is pizza time?
you can have pizza anytime. Yeah.
Huh. I'm surprised I remembered that little jingle.
I
Man,
forget how
remember
the
when
jingle
Bagel Bites
itself
were
goes.
so cool?
When what? Bagel
When
bites?
Bagel Bites, yeah.
I don't recall them ever stop not being cool, man.
Well, I mean, eventually you learn how to make a vastly superior version of them on your own.
And yeah, eventually you eat 2 of them and your heart starts beating irregularly, but
Oh, right.
they're still
I have
delicious.
to go through
Oh, right, there's another freaking basement part, isn't there?
the last one.
I think this is the last one. Yeah, the basement just gets worse every damn time. Like, just when you think it couldn't possibly get any darker.
Is that walking? Something's walking. God damn it, something's walking.
I think that's you. There he
They're
is.
going to get me from both sides, I know it.
Yep. Oh, God. Oh, just waving that
God,
ripper
I've
around.
lost my bearing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, how about we block?
Drugs, drugs, drugs.
We have none?
Oh, God. Well,
Well, that went horribly.
for what it's worth, I really thought they were going to double ambush you, too.
Yeah, I remember there being a pincer attack.
Huh. Huh. At least they start you next to the horrifying cattle mutation sculpture.
Okay.
Or are those
alright,
horse legs?
Well, I mean, what's more readily available?
Does it matter?
Well, I mean, Jack's not going to import like zebras for the sake of his indie art, right?
Are you shitting me? Jack would so import zebras if he had the chance. Oh, you were right. Garg.
Oh God, there's 3 of them.
Why? What purpose does this serve?
Okay. All right, now we run. I mean, I could take them if I wanted to. But...
Yeah, you totally could have taken them.
You want? We'll freaking do this right now. Okay, we'll miss every single shot is what we'll do.
No! Why is this happening?
Okay, you know what? I'm making my goddamn point. I'm making my goddamn point.
I thought you were about to say you're making your bones. This is like the Godfather. This is all just Ethan proving himself to a bunch of, like, southern mafiosos.
Yeah. You know what? No more legs. Huh?
How do you feel about yourself now?
How do you feel about that?
You big man now?
Oh, God, I wasted so much ammo on that.
You big man now? Ethan just keeps firing and crying.
I wasted so much ammo unnecessarily.
I mean, how unnecessarily really was. Oh, God! Son of a biscuit. Is there a little more mold up here than there was at first? Is that
Significantly
just me?
more.
That's just me. How long was what's her name?
Evelyn?
Evelyn. How long was she actually with them?
I want to say 2 years, but don't start doing the math because it gets even more confusing.
Okay, so I'm not the only one though. Like the timeline's a little fuzzy for me.
I don't remember because it's been a while, but yeah, it's a little odd.
Because I feel like, you know, she definitely gutted this house, but then as soon as Ethan gets here, it's like she really ramps it up. Like in a whole night, she does more damage than she did in 3 years.
I mean, I suppose.
Also, there's the little side story here about Lucas's friend being locked up in the attic until he dies, right?
Yeah.
How come we never find?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought it was a wasted opportunity.
Right? Like there should be a corpse up here that only.
I like how later on when you talk to Jack, he says, "No, my family never wanted to hurt you."
Except Lucas.
Not even my boy Lucas. Well, okay, Lucas was pretty screwed up, Mr. Baker.
I was gonna say, let's not jump to Lucas's defense, you know.
Like how he put the shadow puzzle in there in 1992, before any of this started.
Right. Lucas has always been a little. Jack next defends Hitler just a little bit, you know. Yep.
Flip.
There it is. A little bit to the left. Yeah. A little bit more. Nope, I was wrong.
Usually they're pretty generous with this.
There we go.
Just Rezkonikov this up.
Dude, that guy's really winding up on that virgin, isn't he? Look at him there. I mean, he's like going like full golf swing on her.
You mean witch? Or anyways.
Witch, virgin, whatever. Looks pure to me.
Alright, so we got a ton of garbage in our inventory.
Am I the only one who thinks that this attic would be perfect for Twitch streaming?
Looks better than the attic I have at my house, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's a great little attic.
Very nice, well maintained.
Soundproof, yeah. It's got a couch there and everything. Don't get me wrong, I love my little media den here, but you know, part of me can't quite wait until the kids both don't have a million little toys to play with anymore, and I can kind of take over this space entirely. I've got plans for the other half of this room. You've been in here, right?
Yeah, I think I've seen it once.
Yeah, okay. I've got plans for the back end of this room, which is currently all the boys' toys.
Oh boy, a Lucas party.
Lucas party. Ain't no party like a Lucas party. Because a Lucas party always ends in violence and then awkward silence.
That's not too bad.
I think of the... we were talking about Lucas being a frustrated incel. I think about the Dale Gribble quote about Boomhauer. There he goes, off to make some woman very happy. And then
Jesus!
And very, very sad.
Okay.
You still don't have any health juice, do
Revive
you?
fluid? Or... Okay, I've got this.
Ripper! There we
It
go.
just needs to come at me at the right angle.
There's a couple more in that courtyard, I think.
There's one more.
Yeah, at least one more.
What? I've been hitting that button the whole time, thank you.
Son of a bitch. He pops out of the grass here, I know it. Oh, come on. I'm not a
He's
liar.
here somewhere.
You're right, he absolutely is. Where's that fucker? Oh, I hate when they do this. They just... There he is.
There he is.
Look at that cocky son of a... I'm sorry.
Hoisted on his own petard.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Victim of his own hubris.
Okay, let's see here. There it is.
Oh, right.
I kept reading about this puzzle, and I thought it was the house that's, the part of the house that's the opposite from here. Anyways.
I did this one
I don't know
on
how
my
you-
second playthrough.
As you said, I don't know how you just organically run into this. But...
No, that's the point. The overgrowth is
Yeah.
meant to make it not
Yeah,
obvious.
because I kept reading online. Everyone said, yeah, you just take the axe to the shadow puzzle on the yard. I thought it was over there.
All that's
It's not.
over there is some very bad texturing on the leaf pile.
All right, so we're going to dump these off. We don't need those.
Then we might have to call it an episode once we get to the first save point in Lucas's funhouse.
You think so?
I mean, I'm happy to do an extended episode.
I mean, 10 more minutes. I can probably maybe get to Jack. Probably, maybe.
Hell yeah, I'll take that challenge. I'll take a piece of that action. Knuckles? Yeah, what of it? I've been here the whole time. Nobody gonna say anything. All right.
So no, I'm strategizing.
Strategizing about how to inch Knuckles out. Burner fuel?
Okay. No, because I keep on telling myself, okay, I'm not gonna need any heavy firepower, and then I immediately end up needing more power,
More heavy firepower. Yeah, that's usually
More-
the way it goes.
even more heavier.
Even more heavier firepower.
Well, I have tons of gunpowder, so
Yeah, I was gonna say you can make yourself a nice little artillery here. There you go. There you go.
okay, that'll help.
Might have
What
all
else?
turned out all right. Antique
Yeah, I'm one
Can you
coin
get,
short.
oh, you're 1 coin short. Damn.
1 coin short. Yep. Do I have any first? Mm-hmm.
You have some strong first aid medicine. And,
Oh.
four herbs. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
God damn it!
Let's celebrate.
Oh my- God, I hate that. Oh,
Let's celebrate by immediately using one.
well, that's one less than I wanted, but whatever.
You can make more. You got plenty.
Yeah, I don't want to get wasteful. Okay, off we go.
Hey Nick, you know what might really help? If you
What could possibly help?
if you do a little drugs. Just do some drugs.
Okay, here we go. I say that as though something's going to happen because nothing proceeds to happen.
Yeah, right. Like I said, this part
Except
is
for the
really
Barnyard Rave.
Yeah, this part is really, really on rails. I mean, they open up
That's
a
a good
little
way
bit
of
at the clown puzzle, but again, that's not hard to figure out. It's just more panic-inducing. Yeah, dude, that guy has not been laid.
He is as high as a kite right now.
I mean, doesn't he look like a stoned, like, Boomhauer? Just a little bit.
I think you're stretching a bit.
He's gonna go make some woman really happy, and then really, really sad. Mom? Oh.
And I love how I play through it and I was like, I don't know, what do you have, Ethan? No one's explained, or what do you have, Lucas? No one explained this to me. You have a tiny man.
You have a tiny, tiny man.
I mean, I guess I wanted enough to kill you.
Which
but
you
I don't see how
apparently
this
have,
is a lot.
which you have apparently hollowed out into a tiki mug. Great. Very good, Lucas. You know, the graphics are just good enough that I'm like, oh.
Right?
Fucking stop! Oh, I can feel it.
I'm just trying to show him not everybody wants to go back to how things were. Those are stupid bitch.
Evelyn, stop making fun of my hair. You know it's hereditary. I can't help it. I get the bald gene from Grandpappy.
So Ethan, you can
This man hasn't shaved in days.
He also keeps kind of slipping in and out of the southern accent.
I want to blame that on the voice actor more
Yeah.
than anything else.
Or maybe he's such a good actor.
Ah, maybe.
Well, you know.
You're gonna have to come through me. You hear?
Here comes my favorite Ethan throwaway line.
What do you say?
Just a sec.
Fuck!
Oh my gosh.
I can picture Ethan sitting there with shards of glass on his lap. And like a cartoony like face
Oh my
full of
gosh.
smoke, you know, and soot. Fuck!
Oh man. That's great.
Oh
That
man, I
is
forgot
great.
about that one.
Oh.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah, his lines, most of them definitely felt phoned in.
Like when a bomb explodes in Wile E. Coyote's face, you know, fuck!
And he just blinks. Yep.
Blink, blink, blink. Fuck!
And I like how it's like a full 3 seconds after danger has passed, too.
Roadrunner passes through the painted-on tunnel unscathed, and then Wile E. Coyote smashes headlong into it. Fuck!
like he knows he has to say something, but he's already...
Oh man!
What's something-
He cuts the rope, and the piano just hangs over the Roadrunner until he finishes eating. Then Wile E. Coyote, confused, steps under it, and it falls on him. Fuck!
Okay, I really thought I was going to trigger that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well, don't
Again,
need that.
I don't need to repair my door stoppers.
I've got the Albert. We're going to be fine.
Is that a bomb one or an item one?
It's an item,
one. Well, I guess you have the thing which shows you where they're items. That's a
Plus.
bomb one.
You can hear it ticking if you get next to it.
Oh, you're right. These
Or
sweet-ass
it's its
Dolby...
heartbeat.
Yeah, right. It's the companion cube.
Okay. I can
Dude.
walk under this one?
Freaking
No,
blasting magnum ammo into... Or is this the Albert?
This is the Albert.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have the Magnum
So
yet.
it just makes that sound. Okay.
I'm not drunk, Chris.
No, I'm not throwing away magnum ammo on this.
Okay.
Now, if you enter the correct code before you actually find it, it changes, right?
Whatever it is, it doesn't work. You have to get the code. I think the code changes. I don't know.
It changes if, like, you psychically know it, right?
Yeah, they don't allow you to pull a...
Right, you have
you
to
know.
go through the madhouse first.
Believe me, I tried to do it with my speed run.
Also, the textures on that keypad, surprisingly not great for as beautiful as the rest of this game looks. Oh no. What could you be planning, Lucas?
Oh, you almost got me on that one, you wily
Oh
bastard.
no. Life flashing before my eyes. Darn. Maybe next
Okay.
time, Lucas.
Now, there's a few crawlies that try to get me. Is there anything in here?
Fuck! Just opens the door.
Okay, good.
Oh man.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Every time your work number calls. Fuck!
Now, I think there's a liquor here.
Oh!
God! You saw it the last second, too, huh?
Yep. Wait. Fuck! Fuck!
Man,
There you
everything is getting a piece of me.
Boy, their heads pop just like little cherry tomatoes, don't they?
Okay, I think there's some steroids in the next room.
I think you're right. You do get a health boost in here somewhere. Just watch out for those tripwires.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, Lucas, you son of a bitch.
I don't see any.
I don't either, and that's what's disconcerting. Okay, I see one on the right. There it is.
All right.
Fuck!
One.
Oh, there's another one.
Ooh. So there
Did you watch that Saturday Night Live parody of the Joker trailer?
I did not. That sounds funny.
Oh my
though.
god, it's a parody of the Joker trailer. It's the what's the guy's name from Stranger Things? David something or other, but the really gruff looking guy. But it's a reimagining of Oscar the Grouch called Grouch.
Oh,
and it's like a shot-for-shot remake of the Joker trailer, but of course with Oscar.
Okay, we're just gonna speed through these guys here because
they're not so bad. That one's crippled, and that one's an idiot.
Oh
God!
Sweet, merciful God!
Well, told you he's an idiot. Run, Nick! Run! Run away! Just don't bother.
Well, it's good to take the block hit because with the two items I have, it negates all damage, as opposed to turning my back to them.
Right.
All right, close the door and have them despawn, the equivalent of hiding under the bed.
Right. Fuck! I'm sorry.
No, it's literally like one of my favorite parts of the game because my sister was here when that happened. We both turned to each other and just started cackling like a murder of crows because it was just so horribly placed.
If I had the technical knowledge to mod video games, I would replace all Ethan's dialogue with fuck. He finds Mia sleeping on the cot at the beginning of the game. He holds her shoulder and wakes her up and yells into her face, "Fuck!"
This surprisingly works.
Uh...
Good job checking that beforehand, Nicholas.
Yeah, it all turned out okay.
All right, and now there's something over here, right?
Yep. Hey.
Oh yeah, don't want to move. Don't want to miss that, especially for the Jack fight.
Good old Jack fight. Now, how's the Ripper do on this big boy who vomits in your face?
You don't want to get close enough to this guy because
that's what I figured.
His acid skin.
Yeah. So now the Albert, if I'm not mistaken, it makes that like really dramatic sound when it fires. Does it basically turn like regular ammo into just about as strong as a Magnum shot?
No, it's more flash than substance,
okay.
But it is still significantly better than
just a handgun, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you go.
As well it should for the hit you take on the amount of ammo.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Everything's looking good.
But
I gotta say, I really thought
we're gonna go this route.
As popular of a character as Albert Wesker became, I really think he peaked at the very first game in the series.
Was he in 2 or not?
Oh, he's been in every one since the original. Well, no, okay, so he's been kind of unseen in every one. Like he is the central antagonist of the first 5 games in the series. You just don't necessarily know that he's responsible for the stuff in Resident Evil 2 until later. But he actually makes appearances in Resident Evil 1,
I hate this guy.
Code Veronica, which is the real Resident Evil 3, then 4 and 5, of course. And each time he just gets more like melodramatic and ridiculous. It's just he goes from like, kind of suave looking like secret spy kind of villain to Skeletor really quick. Yeah. I love how he brings out a second one just when you think it's done.
Yeah, he sure does.
Doesn't he?
No, he does not.
He doesn't?
No. On Madhouse difficulty, you do have to fight 2 of them at once, though.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. But wait, I didn't do Madhouse, did I? Did I
It seems like something Lucas would do.
Did I accidentally play through Madhouse? I would
You
think I
would
would know
know
that.
if you
Yeah, I
played
would know if I
Madhouse.
played through Madhouse.
Yeah.
Maybe I watched a Let's Play of someone doing Madhouse.
Even with the Ripper, it's still
not fun. Huh?
Actually, it was fun. It just was a challenge.
Yeah, fun challenge. That's good.
All right, so
you're next.
Sorry, Clancy. 1408.
Fuck. Yeah, see, you're already pretty much through it. All you've got left is the clown.
Yeah, and that's nothing. I might just... Yeah, well, we'll see where we're at.
I think you can take the clown real quick.
Well,
as long as you have, like, the order...
I'm glad I shot that tripwire. I think we'll get up to Jack, and then we'll stop.
Right, that's what I was thinking. As long as you have the order of operations down for the clown, it's about, like, 3 minutes long.
Well, you know, it don't friggin' matter because everything's got to be put in the box anyways. So.
Right. Even my
crap.
cool glasses?
All
of a sudden, the screen goes very blurry.
Oh, wow. I forgot. I need those. Okay, I was right.
Open. Fuck!
All right.
I imagine this part would suck pretty bad in VR. Have you ever had it? Have you ever like messed up and had it carve the numbers into your arm?
I think that has to happen, doesn't it?
No, you can get through it without it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not easy, but
let's see here.
But if you know everything ahead of time. Got a light. Fuck!
Kiss my ass.
Fuck!
There are children in the building. Somewhere. I think.
Did Lucas just make a dead baby joke?
He certainly did. Man, when was the last time you heard a dead baby joke?
When I played Arkham Asylum.
Well, yeah. Well, so a decade ago.
Yeah, that game, the first two games in that series are still some of my favorite games of all time. And part of what made the first one in particular so endearing to me were the Riddler's interview tapes.
Yeah, those were pretty fun.
Those were hilarious and surprisingly well written. Like, you can tell they were people who really loved the comics and the character and wanted to make him as irreverent and crazy as possible. I mean, that was just a very well done Riddler. And they didn't just make him like the Joker light, you know, it was he had his own thing going.
I had to do that.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. Fuck.
Okay.
So now yeah.
This.
Oh, that's it for the
bourbon. And we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Nick, you probably left that oven on a little too long. Maybe you should do some drugs. So, fun fact, did you know that the Happy Birthday song is copyrighted? And therefore, yeah. Oh! Fuck! Oh.
Right? You're waiting for it.
Instead, it's Lucas. Oh, that's right, you gotta bust this thing open.
But yeah, the Happy Birthday song is copyrighted, making it difficult to play on radio.
Yeah, so...
The Sun is also legally owned as well.
Oh, fun. So
yeah,
every
so
time
the chick
you
who
hear...
copyrighted The Sun occasionally gets a check for a few $100s from people who are doing like something or making a movie.
Yeah.
Sweet gig.
That would be a sweet gig. But yeah, I love that basically every time you hear like an off-sounding Happy Birthday anthem, it's because they can't use the song that everyone sings on people's birthday. And in fact, I'm a little bit afraid to even sing it because I'm worried we'll get a copyright strike.
While it is copyrighted, it's largely unenforceable.
Oh yeah, exactly. But it seems like the kind of thing that they would try to enforce.
I think we burned off the remainder of his hair.
Yeah, right. I love the spinning swivel chair. That's great.
Lucky me. Look, unless you have any more surprises up your sleeve, I suggest you...
Now that would be telling, Ethan. And I don't do...
Lucas doesn't blink as much as the average human, does he?
Spoiler alert, Lucas does nothing.
Yeah, right.
I was really expecting something to happen.
Do
but...
they address him in one of the DLCs?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Chris Redfield kills him.
Nice.
Basically, that's where you get your
revenge.
That's where you get your Resident Evil series tyrant fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he basically just becomes a tyrant at the end.
No way! I've got to play that. I wish I'd known that. I got to play that DLC.
It's about an hour long. It's not bad.
No, I mean, I love the way that they reimagined Resident Evil in this game, but the lack of a tyrant fight just,
well, you'll get that. So.
It's not everything, but I enjoy it.
You come to expect it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get ourselves to the shack, and we'll call it a night.
It'd be like if there was an Indiana Jones movie that's like the best movie ever, but he never puts on the goddamn hat,
Right? You're just waiting for it.
Like, come on, where's his hat? Where's his fucking hat?
Now, wait a sec.
What? You're freaking me
there
out.
It is.
Oh. Fuck!
Wasn't even moving.
It wasn't even a moving target.
Okay. I knew I felt
shot.
a little light.
There you go.
Okay, now we're in business.
Do those glasses actually change the perspective a little bit?
It messes with your POV for like just a second.
Okay.
It gives you like this weird fisheye effect.
I was because I really thought it changed there, just ever so slightly when it went into your inventory.
Yep, good eye on that.
Interesting.
Good eye for some bad eyes.
Right. The bridge just like collapses back into the water because it's old.
It doesn't look sturdy.
Fuck! I'm sorry.
No, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was completely amused by that.
Again, I really wish we could replace like all of his dialogue. Just, fuck!
That was his most passionate line so far.
If there are any modders who somehow stumble across this video in the future, please, for Chris and Nick, yeah.
aren't busy putting weird things in Mr. X's sprite pattern.
Oh, you saw the goose one, I'm guessing?
Yes, yeah. That was
I actually kind of want to download that. That looks pretty raucous. Fuck!
I forgot the Ripper.
Oh, well, isn't there another item box right before Jack?
Yeah.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Oh, you're not. No, well. Well, now I'll have to fight these guys legit.
Yeah, that's right. There's a liquor or two up here, isn't there? Or
God.
3. You're thinking about going to get the Ripper, aren't you?
Yeah, but that makes for boring watching.
Yeah. We're Game Boys, Nick. Come on. We're the Game Boys. We can do this. We invented the Game Boy. Right here on Play This.
Well, that wouldn't have been a bad channel name. That kind of says... I don't know. It sounds a little... Well, never mind. Ripper.
Fuck!
Liquor. Oh!
Nice shooting, Tex.
There's more of that where that came from.
Look at him still trying.
Bitch.
Oh. Bitch.
Well, I could not make that shot again if I tried.
You also couldn't deliver that line any better than you just did. Yeah, come on, bitch. I mean, I love you to death, Nick. You sound like an accountant.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was the point.
If we ever had a movie, you would get like one really great...
God damn it, I missed all 3 of them.
If you and I ever like made an action movie, you would have to have like one part right at the end where you like punch a Nazi and then say that exact same line. Where that came from, bitch. Okay. I like how he took time to yell at you. And that's where you blew his head off.
His hubris was his undoing, just like Shao Kahn.
He's like, hey, I'm mad.
Okay, I heard.
Okay, no, book it away from those guys and take out the one that jumps up on the bridge. Them. Yeah, there's one more that jumps out up here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh god. Oh god.
Can I have a turn? Thank you. Okay.
Now you're good.
We just skipped this jackass. Oh, he landed right on his feet.
Wow, that was impressive. There we go. Despawn. You made it. You're fine.
Whew.
I mean, you're not fine, but
yeah. Oh, hey, I had some of this the whole time.
Oh,
That would have
How'd you
made
know
things
it?
a little less dramatic.
consign.
All right, well, next time we'll fight Jack again and get the wrecked ship part out of the way.
You think next episode will be the last one, or you got
You
two more?
know,
in
we
you?
keep saying that, but I think 2 more.
I think so too, just because of how long Mia's flashbacks drag on, and they're mandatory.
Yeah, that's always like my least favorite part of the game.
Mine
but I
too,
can-
actually, and not because they're necessarily bad, but just they drag out too long.
It just felt, I don't know. Yeah, it felt like that whole Harvey Dent thing at the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Like,
It
okay, I
does-
mean, I get it. The movie.
Yeah, it breaks tone a little bit. I'll definitely agree with you there.
And then through the salt mine, which, will take a little bit of time, but not much.
Yeah, that's fair. 2
So,
episodes,
all right.
though, definitely.
Next time on Play the Hits, finish up with Jack and maybe get off the damn ship. We'll see.
Sounds good to me. Fuck!